Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Callie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Callie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give her while we are working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Callie's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. Callie is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on the leash. And Fred and Callie take off doing that now. The command you want to use for this is Callie heel, and then you just start walking and she'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. We've also gone ahead and incorporated our sit command into this, so anytime Fred stops his feet, as he did right there, Callie will sit. It's important during the heeling exercise that Callie walks nicely at your pace on your left-hand side. She shouldn't try to pull ahead or lag behind. If she does attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, the first word out of your mouth is no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then you repeat your command to heel and start walking again. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is a stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm an inch or so from Callie's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. He walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build up self-control in Callie. You want to start practicing this one at about a minute and work your way up in increments to about 3. And when Fred returns back to Callie, he's going to walk all the way around her, providing an added distraction as he goes behind her, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. And he gives her a little praise and they take off heeling again. We'll show you a little more of the heel sit and stay. There's that automatic sit there. He gives her the stay again, and back out to the end of that training leash. And this time, instead of returning back, he'll demonstrate the come or recall command. You call her in using her name in a nice voice, and she'll come in and sit right in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish, where Fred heels her right around the back of him to get her right back to that left-hand side heel position, and she sits. He's going to demonstrate it one more time. Put her in the sit, give her a stay, out to the end of the training leash. And he calls her in using her name, and she comes and sits in front. And then the finish, he heels her right around the back of him to get her right back to his left-hand side, and she'll sit. It's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands with Callie about 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with Callie. Next we'll be showing you our down commands. The first one will be down from a heel position. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He then gives her a stay and walks out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build up self-control in Callie. Start practicing this one at 3 minutes and work your way up to about 5. And when Fred returns back to Callie, he's going to walk all the way around her as he did on the sit stay and right back to that left-hand side heel position. She remains in the down throughout. He gives her a little praise and they take off heeling again. I'll show you that down again when they come back around. Now you see Callie's doing very well, but if for any reason she doesn't respond to a command, the first word out of your mouth is no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then repeat your command. He gives her the down again, and the stay, and back out to the end of the training leash. And this time he'll demonstrate that come or recall command right out of the down. And she comes in, and she sits in front. And then the finish, he heels her right around the back of him to get her right back to his left-hand side heel position. She'll shake it out first, and then she'll sit. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. And this will be the down from a distance. You're going to have her in a sit, give her a stay. Yep. She broke out. She went into the down without being told, so he said no, gave a correction, and he was going to repeat the command. He has her in the sit, he gives her a stay, out to the end of the training leash. This is the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and now he'll give her the down. He'll then return back to her once again by walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Nicely done. Alright, we've demonstrated a few of the obedience commands we've worked on with Callie here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Callie, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.